Welcome to Whole CEO with Lisa G. I'm the best-selling author of The Boss Weight Loss. I'm bringing you the top tips to be unstoppable. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually pull up a chair with today's top experts in mindset, weight loss, business, and more. Learn our top tips so that you can have more energy, be fit and resilient, feel unstoppable, unshakable, and unbreakable. How to feel unbreakable. Imagine knowing that no matter what happens, you won't fail and you'll be able to bounce back better. Get knocked down 7 times and get back up 8. That's true grit and resilience. This can give you the confidence to know that you'll survive, become unbreakable and bulletproof. Resilience is the ability to adapt well in the face of adversity, and we've all been through so much adversity lately. I found that a resilient mindset helps you to recover faster and get back on your feet. I'm Lisa G, and after the pandemic and all kinds of trauma in the last few years, including my YouTube channel getting stolen, my car being in a crash, I decided to get back up and pivot. I launched my podcast about becoming unstoppable. Whole CEO. You can create more resilience with these 4 tips and subscribe to the podcast to keep you going. Let's jump in with tip number 1. Don't be a lone wolf. Cultivating a family and a network of colleagues and coaches and friends is mission critical. Start cultivating your relationships today, so when you need support, you have a whole network of people to help. I'm grateful to all of you and my network of family, friends, and colleagues that have supported me along this entrepreneurial journey. I'm tuning in tonight from rainy Santa Monica and have a special guest coming on all the way from Canada. So let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And if you're here live, or hashtag replay if you're catching me on the replay. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to accept that change is part of life. 2020 was a great example of change being inevitable. Becoming gritty and resilient will help you to know that you'll survive and thrive. We've all had to pivot. You're not alone. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to stay solution focused. Move towards your goals. Focus on your vision of a better future and a solution to whatever problems you're facing. What goals do you have that you can start moving towards? That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to take decisive action. Do something, however small, about whatever you're going through right now. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Pain can be an opportunity to reevaluate your life. I know I have. Look at where you've been and where you want to go. That's tip number 3. And tip number 4 is to put your self-care first so that you can be there for your family and business and friends. I know for me, sleep is a game changer in my mood and feeling unbreakable in general. So is eating well. Try to make one change today in your self-care. Exercise and doing things that you enjoy is mission critical. What brings you joy? For me, it's always exercise, travel, and getting out in nature. Let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you guys coming on here. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what you're doing today to bounce back better with me. I also love to get out in nature and exercise, and part of self-care is to be careful how you talk to yourself. Focus on your strengths and stamina and grit to get you through tough times without beating yourself up. Self-talk is important. This helps give you a more positive and optimistic view. If you pay attention to the patterns in your life, you'll realize everything always works out and takes you to a greater destination. You always grow and learn. Being unbreakable means you give yourself the freedom to break, knowing you have the resilience and grit to put yourself back together again. This video is dedicated to Scott, who lost his dog Tebow today, and everyone that's going through a hard time. Thanks for coming to Whole CEO with Lisa G. After over 20 years helping people lose weight and get fit, I'm so excited to announce that I found the missing link with my coaching. Message me if you want to learn how to look better, feel better, and go faster with a master. Lisa G at lisagfit.com.